Okay, I don't know if this is gonna leave two streams or what, but told me my live stream ended. So, anyways, yeah, just I don't know how much of it got cut off, but she basically came to the conclusion that that doctor Mudd or whatever it was that said that he had to be in on it or knew a lot more than what he was saying when he was on trial for it. Yeah, that's kind of weird. That has not happened. I don't. Well, it's been a while, but yeah, wonderful. My wonderful internet died on me. The other thing that was kind of interesting, she pointed out that all three of those assassinations had one thing in common. Uh, all of them had Abraham Lincoln's, I think, either only or eldest son. Don't quote me on this, but I think it was Todd Lincoln, and he was in the area for all of them, and nobody thought. Her impression was nobody thought he was involved in them. They just felt like he was a fucking bad luck charm for assassinations. And she said her research uncovered that Teddy Roosevelt felt so strongly about this, he almost offered a ambassadorship to Todd Lincoln while he was president to get him out of the country. Because one of the assassinations, they thought the curse had been broken because Todd Lincoln was not supposed to be in town, and they found out that like 5 or 10 minutes before the assassination, he had arrived in town by a train. He was unexpectedly early, so there was some real concern that he was like a harbinger of death, because he was local for when his dad got killed, and I can't remember what order they were in, but there was one of them he had just arrived, and that was like a real thing. There were a lot of superstitious people back then. But yeah, that thing, and again, that one on Roswell, I think that was shit. The one that I talked about yesterday, I still think they did a good job, but they had moments in there, like where you had that one guy that just everything, no matter what he had to come up with, every conspiracy theory was bad, regardless of the evidence. You know, the Secret Service did no wrong; they were perfect little angels, and that's absolutely a fucking lie. And I think I talked about that yesterday, that if the Secret Service had been held accountable for what they did wrong, they might not have done future crimes. Things that definitely are crimes. Like a couple days after they found out the Congress was going to look into a thing, they suddenly basically made some evidence disappear. And modern day, they were supposed to keep their phone records because of the terrorist attack on our Capitol on January the 6th, and they fucking deleted the shit. You know, it is what it is. You know, and like that one Republican told one of Donald's lawyers, if your boy ain't guilty, tell him to quit acting like he is. Well, it's the same thing, you know. These guys are supposed to be federal agents. You know, if you're smart enough to be a Secret Service and carry a gun for your job, you should be smart enough to understand you don't destroy evidence. And apparently, that goes back to the Kennedy assassination. That one forensic expert, Dr. Lee, I think it was, he figured out, you know, he basically pointed out that if they had not destroyed the evidence in the car, a lot of these questions that people have could have been answered, like, well, was there more than one shooter? He said, you know, maybe back then they wouldn't have known for sure, but because now we have techniques, computer modeling and other stuff, that just with the blood splatter, we could have it analyzed by experts and computers. And if there was more than one shooter, the blood sprays would tell you. You know, we had at least one bullet come from this direction. We had one bullet come from, and he goes, these are things that we would no longer have questions about. Okay, we got. Okay. Okay.
My stomach feels strange.
Did you forget to eat?
I'm not trying to finish that one.
Eat again.
Oh, maybe I left the gardens to hold. Okay.
I need to go back.
But yeah, that one there, it was if if you're looking for anything to do with the conspiracies or the more controversial, or if you don't like the fact that a lot of the real, like 9/11, a lot of the real answers, even if they're true, just don't seem to add up. They don't seem to be right. You're not gonna like it. It was National Geographic did it. I think it was JFK, A Day in the Life or something like that, and it was 3 parts. There were 3 episodes to it, and but it was good because the big thing was they were talking to the remaining survivors from the day. And one of the guys there, like, I don't know how much you've seen of it, but one of the guys, I believe, was Jacqueline Kennedy's Secret Service guy. The one that she crawled out on the trunk to rescue when the car was starting to pull away. She ran out there and put her hand out so he could pull himself up onto the car, because with her husband dead and parts of his brain and skull being on her outfit, she did not want to be alone. And that guy knew her well enough. She trusted him and felt safer. But But I gotta say, it's better than the one I watched the other day. Because, like I said, they had that one guy. He just, yeah, maybe he was right. I really don't know. I wasn't there. I'm not claiming to be an expert on it. But when it sounds like people are trying to tell me 2 and 2 = 5, I start to have some doubts or maybe even some questions. And I didn't get that feeling from the one I watched this morning.
I don't have enough arcane power.
What the fuck? I might end the stream. I'm gonna go down here and look a little bit, but if I don't start seeing a better path, if it looks like I gotta take the Ho Chi Minh Trail to get where that arrow is, I ain't gonna worry about it. Well, it feels like I might fall asleep. I think I'm just gonna shut this off and I might go lay down in bed. Hope everybody has a good weekend. If I can, I'll be on later for a Minecraft stream. Peace out and hope you have a good day.